Yo, what up, guys? Let's see. It says it's supposed to snow in this game, so we'll see. Hopefully it's like a light snow and not a heavy snow.
EA Sports welcomes
The heavy snow is hard to see.
Of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports.
Okay, go.
Tonight's a good one here in the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Leading the Dolphins sideline, head coach Mike McDaniel. His side not used to playing in all this snow. We'll see if that's a factor here. On the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Whew. All right, let's go. I'm glad it's a light
Kate
snow.
Scott here with Brock Hewer, the All-Pro Chris Boswell on for the kick.
I was dreading a
Monday
heavy
Night
snow.
Primetime is underway. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They're brought out by the second overall pick back in 2021. Now in his fifth year out of BYU, Zach Wilson.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day, you get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. I'm worried about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this second and inches.
At the 35-yard line.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
Ollie Gordon.
It's a gain of 12 there.
Nice run, buddy.
And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Good for a Dolphins first down.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off the gain of 5. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Chan again. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Ball down by the first rounder out of Oregon, Derek Harmon.
46-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got the first down grab. It's still going.
Porter got beat.
Touchdown, Miami.
He got beat. He got toasted.
Lead on their opening drive.
For the extra point.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's Miller on the return. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So the Steeler offense getting out there
Let's
for
go,
its
baby.
opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has this down to the 34. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
This is Metcalf working that right side. And the They take him down right along the 30. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers.
That's interference,
This
bro.
one is hit by a defender and
Wow.
lines up incomplete.
That is
You know, I say this
hardcore pass
all the time,
interference,
get down there
bro.
to the red zone.
I don't
Things
know how
happen
much,
so fast,
how
those
much
windows
contact you're
close
allowed.
in a hurry.
I'm pretty sure that's not
Quarterback's fortunate that was
that
one
much
hand
contact.
and not two hands that got on the football.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down.
Oh, he dropped it.
Great defensive
Of
play.
course.
Jar it loose, incomplete.
He is so trash, dude.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Let's go, baby.
This return starts at the 5. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tight end going in motion here.
31-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down and we'll
got
say
to drop
right
down.
at the 39-yard line.
There, idiot boy.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the give, it's Gordon. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
He was taken down behind
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
2-yard loss. Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's running for it! And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Rodgers from the gun. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's a pickup of 9. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
My boy
Pittsburgh.
DK. Oh yeah, buddy.
The Steelers hold a slim 2-point lead early. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season.
And receiving touchdowns. Good job, DK.
Here's Boswell for the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
Oh, yeah. You want to play man-to-man? Oh, yeah,
Now
let's go.
Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Miami offense headed out there now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he'll work this one up to the 28. Darius Slay with the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Hill. And this one
I'm going
looks
to play as the
beautiful
linebacker.
as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
They're just playing with.
To the line and sent. Here we go, 1st down. Running with Achane here out of the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left.
Okay, moderate for that one. Cameron Hayward's severe, so I'm taking him out the game. I don't care if I get run up on. Don't care at all. I'd rather protect Hayward than worry about wins or losses right now. Oh yeah, they mean a lot, but not as much as getting to the playoffs.
Spend. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. To throw, here's Wilson. Here's a screen for Achane. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
They have a lot of
On
motion.
again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he sends it up amongst the
It's like they're
flurries
running
of
around
snow.
half the freaking field. Just oh,
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
Dude, he didn't even touch him, did he? No, he just lets it go right through his hand.
Complete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a
he heard
surprise
footsteps.
break in concentration. It's so unusual at this
scared.
level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
I'm not ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, Johnson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, here's Rodgers. This one's caught. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
We can add another score.
At the 36-yard line.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And
He
this one
started to
doesn't
slip
go
after
far.
he caught the pass. Like,
2nd down
he's
now.
just
they
running
need
in a
7.
straight line, catches the pass, and starts to slip. Like, if he's turning, yes.
Shotgun handoff to
I'll
Johnson.
give you that. He should
It
slip.
looks like
Hell
they can call it
yeah.
about 4
But
yards
if
in the
he's
end.
not turning, he
It's Tyrell
should not
Johnson
slip.
with the tackle.
He's still running straight.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate,
Was
that a
just
balanced
half a
game
second
plan and a
ago.
balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play
At least they
action.
try to, like,
Keeps that defense honest.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to set him up all the way down at that 7-yard line.
implement
Give him
something.
about 16 yards on that
Correct.
gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Where's the logic needs to be added to that? These linebackers are just safeties.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Chris and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Now they're looking to throw with Rodgers. That one connects. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Thank you,
The
fireman, for actually
Steelers
catching
make it a
that.
9-point advantage. Pat Fryer mute the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT.
I need to get a long snap.
No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good.
Whippersnapper.
And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Let's go, baby. 5:50 left in the half.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start
Good tackle.
inside the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is
But yeah,
17-7. First call here
I'm
coming
gonna
from
have
the
to change
shotgun.
how I build my defense next season.
Man in motion, headed right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down carry for Achane.
Oh man, I'm
Defender
really
gets to him right
sorry.
around the line. It's going to be
Still
marked
at the
as
ball, bro.
slow gain, so Brock needs
Jeez,
3rd down coming up.
You want want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Throwing on third, Wilson. It is Cup, left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Chan, a first down carry.
Oh, come on, dude. I cannot get off that block.
They're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Into it and
Big
kept
gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And off to Gordon. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Oh, yeah.
And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Dolphins with a likely punt coming up. Jake Bailey on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Yeah. I think I'll just slow it down a little bit. Take it in the half. I have a 10-point lead right now, so when I get the ball. It'd be nice to double up.
Johnson up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. We haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. First down, and they go right back to it. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground again with Johnson. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings. And it's Dak Prescott. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Cowboys come away with a 4-point victory. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And it's Puka Nacua. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Rams got the win in this one by 9. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's Tony Pollard. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Titans keep their playoff hopes alive. They move back to 500 at 7-7 with the win. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Have their kickoff team out as they kick it away.
Take my time. Get on the field.
Johnson now on the return. And stopped on the run back at the 27. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws, they'll find a drop at some point, too.
Rodgers thrown again on 2nd. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Warren running between the tackles. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
319.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Get 300. Get 300.
Johnson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal, defense flooding the field with DBs. They'll run with Johnson. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
58.
They'll go for it. Rodgers. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it.
We'll go see what his is, too. I can't believe he just quit running his route.
Done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, blocked by less than a yard. They avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Achane again. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. Pulled in at the 20. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this 2nd half. Clock begins with a run by Johnson. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I gotta get hot.
35-yard line.
I gotta have 4 solid receivers next season.
To throw is Rodgers. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
46-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Over.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. To the air on 1st down. Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Instant replay. Oh, I'm drifting way too much, Rye Bread. I'm already 5 yards. 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost 10 yards back. I can't do that. I'm drifting way too much.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, Johnson. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. They'll throw 3rd and long. Going with the screen to Johnson. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Fourth down now, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard.
Try the middle with Gordon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Ball at the 33 for first down. Pressure coming. Rodgers connects with the open man downfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Rodgers going to throw on first. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Five still to go here. This is second down. Rodgers to throw. That's complete to Wilson. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Now it gets me.
The Steelers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers go up by 19.
It's crazy.
Now Boswell on to send this away. McLeod now returning it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Gets this one to Waller. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
We send a man in motion. Running with Achane here out of the gun. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Oh, yeah, let's go, guys.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
58.
Again, this is Johnson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
First down, they're going back to Johnson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
McLeod now returning it. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Miami set to take over once again on offense. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Here's a screen for Achane. Cheeks away from one. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Wilson with it on 1st. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they drop it right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Wilson to throw again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Once more, it's Wilson. That's Hill on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Darius Slay has it. And the Steelers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
Blue 58! Blue 58!
Here's Johnson again. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 12 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
and 10 at the 41-yard
Hey, you
line.
block over here. Blue 58.
Jumps in up the middle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
45-yard line.
Take 30. Blue 58.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll kneel this down.
When I find out I have
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
if I get home field advantage, I'm going to rest my players.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They're down too far.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Good job, guys.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take a win on the North Shore. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.